Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our today's Social Innovation Forum. Europe is changing quickly. Urbanization, public growth, climate change, just to name a few of the megatrends, have a profound impact on how we live today and in future. Turkey for us is of importance because it has set very ambitious targets for growth and export. And Turkey has Istanbul, the first megacity in Europe. Social innovation, the biggest challenge in that is implementation. And that is what we see here and why we are spending our efforts to become an accepted local stakeholder in Turkey.
Today we have gathered here to talk about social innovation and talk about the way forward for all of humanity, not just for companies and thought-leading companies like Hitachi, not just for cities, but also for our families and down all the way to our individual lives. And as we drive toward the future, there will be key megatrends that will be underlying forces driving us together to realize that future. Hitachi is taking a leadership role in chasing this awesome social innovation opportunity and being in the forefront of that chase.
I want to thank Hitachi, one of our very important and strategic partners, for inviting us today to talk about innovation and where we see Turkey as a hub of innovation.
Today we have maybe 30 million counters at homes for electricity, water and gas, but only 2 million of them are smart, and only 200,000 of them are connected.
We need to change our behavior and we need to be educated to do that. But more importantly, I think at the very top, the policymakers, the administrators, although they're certainly attracted to this new technology and the idea of smart, I think there's a lack of capabilities in figuring out the strategy to get there.
We'll have to have location services turned on so that people know exactly where we are, what we're doing, how fast we're going, how quickly we're slowing down. You know, before society is prepared to start letting that information go, we need to build trust, and the end user needs to be secure in how that information is going to be used.
It is a joy now to take our mega trend of health, wellness, and well-being, and we're going to give us as a group an opportunity to engage with this crucial human challenge, how we bring together connectivity and convergence with the mega trend of health, wellness, and well-being.
We did a global survey and discovered even the emerging countries like India, China, Brazil, and we asked them if they would be happy to share their data. These are patients, and 84% of them said, if it's going to reduce healthcare costs and if it's going to make me better and my fellow patients better, I'm happy to share my data.
There has been a fairly significant lack in unified investment in developing new healthcare technology. In fact, I'd be willing to bet that the majority of investments in new technology and new processes today doesn't come from governments, it comes from cities and mayors.
In urban mobility, there are two forces that really are fighting against each other. One is the individual's needs of transportation. On the other side, while you're doing that, the community, the stakeholders, the other stakeholders want to have the least disturbance from your individual need of transportation.
Before 5 years ago, who would have considered that I would share my car with a total stranger throughout my ride from going from point A to point B? But actually, this is now done in 50 different companies, operators throughout the globe.
When we talk about mobility, we should not forget the goods, because we are transporting people, but on the other hand, we are transporting the goods.
We said it in healthcare, Intel said it, we said it today again and again. We have to work together. It has to be planned, it has to be with a strategy, well thought, and together. There's no other way around it.